All right, this is Video Talk Takeover. I'm going to get into the news of the day. What's the news of the day? Okay, we're going to get into sports today. I'm going to break down the NFC East. Now, looking at the Cowboys, right? The Cowboys are always a team that choke. We know they went 12-4 last year, and they looked pretty good. They was pretty solid. Had a nice offensive line. They did their thing. However, we all know that they're an accident waiting to happen. And just like they did last year, I called it. They literally fumbled the ball away to end their season, because that's what they do, and that's what they've been doing for a very long time, pretty much since Romo's been there. Okay, and man, Romo's a beast, but giving up DeMarco Murray, I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna look like. I don't know how they're gonna bounce back from that. I see them having. I can see them. They could go either way. I could see them either somewhere around, what is it? What were they, 12-4? I could see them 11-5, maybe 10-6, or I could easily see them at 8-8. Just because, they're the team that they're the team that like to mess up, that can't get right to the NFL. Okay, now let's switch it over. Let's go over to the Washington Redskins. Oh my goodness, talking about can't get right. These dudes know how to mess up, and right now RG3 is basically playing for his career. If he don't get it together this year, he's done. Okay, stick a fork in him. Unless he's able to go somewhere else. You never know. I've seen players leave the Redskins and actually have pretty good careers. So, this is very sticky right here. I don't know about this dude, Jay Gruden. I was on his bandwagon at first. I'm not sure right now. He's in his second year. We're going to see what he can pull off. I do like the fact that they went and got Perry Fuel from the Giants. I like Hatcher. I like what's this guy that got in trouble? Gillette. They should have some meanness, some nastiness up front now. On the defensive line, I think their defense is going to be a lot better. It's going to be a lot more improved. I'm wondering what will the offense leave. Will the offense will they be able to do what the defense is doing, and that is improve, because it needs drastic improvement. It needs, basically what they need to do is go back to the run, go back to handing the ball off to Alfred Morris, who was a beast, and is, to me, in my opinion, he's underrated as a back, because nobody cares about running backs anymore anyway, unless they're putting up numbers like DeMarco Murray and Adrian Peterson. But Alfred Morris is a beast. You got Pierre Garçon. You got Deshaun Jackson. You just need a quarterback that can get it to him. Okay? But what they need to do is really go back to what they were doing in 2012 with RG3. And they need to run the ball more, because the running game was a big part of that game that they had. Sometimes, people like to just blame it on the offensive line. But sometimes it's not the offensive line. Sometimes the quarterback can make the line look bad. Sometimes the quarterback can make the offensive line look good. Sometimes running backs don't hit their hole like they're supposed to. They're not quick enough to hit that hole. So we're going to see. That's going to be very interesting. They are every team in the NFC East is going to be interesting. You take a look at my New York Giants. Boy, what a year they're going to have, because Eli's coming up on a contract year. Tom Coughlin, is he going to retire? Does he want to coach anymore? You got Odell Beckham. Now he's going to be lined up with a healthy Victor Cruz. Ruben Randall's coming back. I believe Mario Manningham is there. I might be wrong. I believe Mario Manningham is there. If he's there and he's healthy, man, they could have some serious wide receivers going on, man. And everyone's sleeping on the Giants, too. See, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a Giants fan. I'm going to tell you one thing about the Giants that I've learned. They are very damn sneaky. They are the sneakiest little team. You have to watch them. They'll be slowly but surely putting together a Super Bowl team, and you're not paying attention. Whew, next thing you know, man, they're off and popping. I've seen them do it. I have seen them do it. I'm trying to tell you. I've seen them do it for sure. I've seen them do it. So I'm saying all that to say this. Watch the Giants this year. I think they may be really, and I'm not just saying it because it's my team. I'm saying it because I believe they got Steve Spagnuolo back for the defensive coordinator on the defensive side. They got rid of Perry Fuel. Man, just watch them because they're sneaky. And if they mess around and get this guy, the boy Alden Smith, really watch him. Okay? Because he could bring some of that nastiness back to that Giants defense. And right now, like I said, Coughlin might be coaching for his job. So he's not really caring about what you did off the field right now. Usually he's a tough guy on that. But he wants to win. And when they get desperate, they stop the shenanigans and they do what they got to do to win. Then you got the Philadelphia Eagles. Listen, I think, now I could be wrong. You could come back and tell me, listen, you didn't know what the hell you were talking about at the beginning of the year. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be a complete bust, a damn bomb. I think they ain't going to do absolutely nothing. I think they're going to be garbage. I think they're going to suck. They don't have Deshaun Jackson no more. They don't have Macklin no more. They don't have anybody. Okay? We got Sam Bradford. He can't stay up. He can't sneeze without getting injured. Okay? It's like Hachu out for the season. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens with him. Listen, one of the biggest busts in the NFL. They don't like to call him a bust because he plays okay when he's in. Listen, bust. My man is a bust. He was a bust in college. I remember him getting hurt in the national championship for Oklahoma. He went out, bust. All right? He was a bust then, he's a bust now. I don't mean bust like he's sorry, can't play. I mean bust like, dude, achoo, sneeze, I'm injured, I'm hurt, I'm off the field. Give me my millions. Okay? Bust. All right? You understand where I'm coming from? Bust. All right? Check this out. He's their starting quarterback. Ooh, not good. They get rid of Foles. What? They did what? They got rid of Foles. What? Wait, they did what? They got rid of Foles. They brought in Sam Bradford. What the hell were they thinking? I'll tell you what they thinking. They weren't thinking. Okay? Skip Kelly needs to be in college. Period. He had one good season. Last year, he choked. End of the year, didn't finish. This year, you better get it together. Philly, don't care. They will literally chop his head off. Okay, I don't mean that literally. I mean that like they'll get on him. Like as fans, they'll get on him. Okay, literally, no, they might actually chop it because it is Philadelphia. So, what I'm saying is, dude, get it together. If you don't, finish. If you do, it's the city your brother you love. They'll embrace you. Okay? I just want to know. Listen, I just want to know, what the hell were you thinking? Listen. What were you thinking getting rid of Deshaun Jackson and Macklin and keeping this, what's the racist boy? Cooper? Yeah. Riley Cooper. Good luck. I don't know who the hell you're throwing the ball to. Philly, I'm telling you, if dude chokes, let's see, Philly doesn't care. Black, white, they don't care. Philly likes to win. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, they don't give a damn about none of that Oregon stuff that you trying to bring. If you don't get it together, you're finished. Period. All right. Um. So the NFC East looking really, really crazy right now. Every team in the NFC East has to do something. The Cowboys are to a point where their fans are sick of them making it to the playoffs. They want to see them actually do something. Okay, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, what's my man, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders, all these Cowboys that was doing their thing in the '90s. They ain't there no more, and it's been a long, 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 long time since the Cowboys have had a Super Bowl ring. Okay, the Giants have had two since the Cowboys have had one, which they haven't had one since 1995, and that was against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Think about this: 1995. Tupac Shakur was still alive. Now that's deep. All Eyes on Me hadn't been released yet. Wow. That's how long ago it's been since the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Think about it. Bill Clinton was the president. 9/11 hadn't happened yet. I can just go on and on and on. O.J. Simpson trial had just been dismissed, I believe. Or, he found not guilty. Since they've won the Super Bowl. Ever since then, it's been fumble bumble. They lost to the Cardinals the next year in the playoffs, and it was against Jake the Snake Plummer, and they've been snake bitten ever since. Okay, Romo throws the interception at the end of important games. What's my man? The new supposed to be wannabe Michael Irvin. Yeah, that guy. I forget his name. Jeez. I make fun of them so much. Me being a Giants fan, I make fun of them so much. Dez Bryant, this dude, he's a great receiver, but every time the media is starting to pump him up like he's the greatest receiver, he's the best receiver. Every time they do that, you know what happens to the Cowboys. They go, they farted out right into the toilet. It's exactly what happens to them. Every single time, without fail. They will choke. I guarantee it. Put money on it. Put money on it. And they had a good year last year, so I know they're going to choke this year. I know it. I feel it. I smell it. Hey, it's there. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Okay? Call it a duck. And I'm telling you, Cowboys, this year, the fans are going to want to duck. Okay? They guarantee it. I just feel it. Like I said, they're a team that talent-wise, they could be 12-4. But I see them going 8-8. Why? Because of the Cowboys. And there's so much media, so much hype. Everyone expects them to do so much after their good season last year. I see them choking. Why? Because that's what they do. You understand? It's that simple. The two teams in the NFC East, I think you really have to watch because they might be sneakily, they might be on the slick, might be a little better than what you think they are. The Giants and the Redskins. Those are the two teams I think you better watch. And matter of fact, maybe the Redskins even more so. Because that defense that they got really looks good. If RG3 gets his head together, I'm telling you right now, you better watch out for the Redskins. They're going to be way better than what people anticipate. And the thing about them, no one's really expecting them to do anything. They're shooting for 8-8. Now you see, I'm gonna tell you, that makes them very, very dangerous. When a team is shooting for 8-8 and everybody else is shooting for 12-4, 13-3, and you're shooting for 8-8, what that means is